Okay, so basically, I hope this works, but I am going to talk about a speed build. Um, so this is a farm I made in The Sims. It's in Brindleton Bay and it's at Hindquarter Hideaway. So that's the like really back lot that's next to the fishing pond. So it's really good. A lot of people have built farms for it on the gallery, and also it's good um, for off the grid, and this is an off the grid lot. So if you're watching the speed build, um, basically originally I wanted to make a barn. So basically what I did to do that was I used the red paneling from Island Living on the outside, and I also did a metal roof, and I had to Google what kind of roofs barns have because I was not sure, but yeah. So that was what I did on like the outside, and then for the door I used a sized up doggy door. Um, and right now it's like in the wall, which looks a little bit bad, but you could either, the one way I tried to fix it was by putting a, like painting the wall behind the door white so that it looked like the whole door was white, or you could move the door like further away. But also like if you size it up twice this to be this size, it's like fits medium wall height best. So yeah. Um yeah. So then, oh, but once you put it like away from the wall, if it's still touching the wall at all, then there's like a little hole where the dog door part might be. If you move it away from the wall, then there's a hole in the wall. And if you keep it on the wall and like just paint the outside, then there's not a hole on the wall. So eventually I just decided not to do it, even though I probably could have, because I had it on short wall height, which is why I didn't wind up leaving the dog door. But then I turned it back to medium wall height because I wanted to put that laundry day window. Oh, but actually, see, there's like the little hole. I don't know. Where like, so that's why I decided not to. Yeah, see, that hole kept being there and I couldn't cover it up with anything, so that's why I eventually deleted it. Then I was gonna use the what's actually called a barn door, um, and like do two of them and rotate them facing each other, but then that looked dumb. It didn't look dumb, but like they're short wall height and I had medium wall height. So then I just went through the catalog and searched for the medium wall height doors, and then I based it around that. So what I wound up doing was like a light wood tone and the like white paneling on the outside from Outdoor Retreat. Yeah. And then on the inside, since it is an off the grid lot, it has the Jungle Adventure chandelier, which has candles on it, and I used the Jungle Adventure candle lamps all over the place just to make it brighter. And then, so that's the icebox fridge. It's pretty expensive, but it does work off the grid because it's technically an icebox. In the bathroom, there's a toilet and the laundry day sink because I did want it all to look very like rustic, I don't know, farm-like, I guess. Yeah, so, but you do need to collect water, so eventually I do put a water collection thing. And then the laundry day window is so pretty, but I just put a little chair next to it, and I used, these paintings from Cats and Dogs because they had a farm on it. So, yeah. And then what I have outside is some stuff that I wanted to put in there, but I didn't actually wind up putting it, most of it, anywhere. Yeah. But basically, the way this lot is going to work is there's a little hut, and that's like where the bedroom and tiny kitchen and all the stuff you just saw is. And then that path leads off to a bunch of different places, like a garden, a little place where you can sell stuff, because that's how a farm actually works. And then a couple other, and then it leads off into like a fire pit, and yeah, that's all the places the path goes. And there is a lot of things on this lot, and it is not cost that much. It's like 37,000, I think, which a lot of farms are way more expensive than that, I feel like, because I don't know, if you put like first of all, this is a 30 by 20 lot, so that's good. And then Um, yeah, it's a 30 by 20 lot. So it's good that it's not as big. And also, I only did that one little hut, so I feel like there's not spending a lot of money on walls. So now what I'm doing is this little garden area, and it is, I don't know, a garden. I'm actually going to the gallery right now. You can't see it in the recording, but I'm going to the gallery and looking up plants. I deleted all the alien plants and all of the like poisonous ones that come with outdoor retreat, but mostly I just put the plants there, and I sort of sorted them by, when I placed it down, the ones that were like just going to be little piles and the ones that were actually growing things. And I think that's dependent on the season it is. I'm not sure which season it is in the game, but that means that the plants are sorted by season. So yeah. Yeah. I used the island living fence in the light wood tone shade because, I don't know, again, rustic. It looked very rustic, I guess. Yeah. And so now I think I make another pathway to go off to be a selling part. Oh, and there's a picnic table, and I originally put down this island living grill thing, pit thing. But first of all, you can only make 1,000,000 things with it, and then, like, I don't know. So you can only make, like, a ton of things with it. Like a party-sized serving, which is why I didn't want to do that. Yeah. I messed around with the front of the house a bunch, but there's a bunch of bees. So yeah, those are a bunch of bees that, I don't know, that's a farm thing. If we had a farm pack, everybody wants a farm pack, but if we had a farm pack, we could use those. We could do something with those bees. No, not, we would have animals other than bees. So we could do, like, I don't know, I actually feel like it might be a little bit hard to do that in The Sims. What I think it would have to be, a farm pack, would be like you place down an item that's like, have you guys ever played Heyday? Like the game? Like in Heyday, you literally just place down an item that is the cow pen, and then like the cows, you can interact with it, but it's like, yeah. So it would not be able to be like the pet system. I haven't played any other Sims games except The Sims 4, so I'm not really sure how other farm packs worked. But I don't know. I feel like that's how it would have to work in The Sims. Is they would have to be very careful. Careful, maybe not the right word. I don't know. They would have to try a lot of different things to get it to work. Like, there's a lot of ways that I could see not working. That's what I think I mean. Anyway, here I did a fire pit. Oh, and I think I sped past. There's like a selling section over there it has the table from Jungle Adventure, and then it has a couple other things, and I eventually added more things to it. And then there's a fire pit, and right now I'm actually landscaping. I used the most random things, and I used a lot of things. Like, I feel like people say to use the same couple of things when landscaping, but I did not. Like, use the same couple of plants, but I used, like, all of them. Not all of them, just a lot of them. Also, if you saw that on the other side of the barn, the side without the window, and also it's not a barn, I guess, hut, I don't know, I put a mural because I felt like that's something you can do off the grid, right? I don't know. So yeah, I'm just like putting landscaping all around the paths. I think it looks a little bit messy in the end, but it's okay. I don't build a lot actually when I'm playing The Sims, but I did want to build this because I think I want to do like a let's play ? With it. At the end, I made a Sim. It's in this video, and I'll talk about her. But yeah. Those super white plants are from Cats and Dogs, but I feel like I never see them in the world. I'm sort of like, why are you when they add random plants to packs but like never put them in the world, I'm like, I don't understand the point. Anyway, so you see this is the like selling section. There's laundry, and then there's a couple of crates which are just an item. Oh, I also put some cat stuff because I wound up giving this Sim a pet raccoon, which I think is really funny. Oh yeah, so since it's sort of like a store, I put some tables, and I did the like jungle adventure table, which you can sell stuff on, and I put some like crates next to it, but they're just clutter. They don't have any real function. And so then there is laundry, and then there was a woodworking table and a candle making station. And then also back here, I don't know if I said anything about it. There's a scarecrow, a florist table. I don't know what that item is actually called, and the water collection thing, and also some insect farms. So that's good. Like, your Sims can use them too. Yeah. And now I think I'm done. Yeah, I think I was done at this part. It's a little bit long. My bad. Yeah. Oh, okay. So now we're in Cass. Here she is. Here's the Sim. I don't remember what I wound up naming her, but yeah. So first she looked like this, but then I changed it, I guess. And I gave her this jungle adventure hair. I'm not really sure why. I don't know. Well, the Sim just had that by default, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll use it. I don't know if it's specifically very farmer-y or something. I'm not really sure. Oh, I forgot to say, I named the farm Forest Fern Farm, because I kept using the Forest Ferns, was the name of them, from Outdoor Retreat. Yeah. So since the headband that she, like, is wearing is olive green, I was looking at a lot of olive green. Well, I was looking for green items to make her wear. So, yeah. And originally I wanted her to wear these patch jeans, but I wound up changing my mind. And I gave her these jeans from university, which are a little bit confusing. Like, I hardly ever use them, and they're super baggy, but I actually kind of like them, especially on, like, a farmer Sim. Like, she's not really here for functionality. No, she is here for functionality. And so then formal wear, I gave her a university hairstyle with the bangs, because I figured, like, maybe for the rest of her outfits, she has the bangs tucked away into the headband. But yeah. So this is another olive green outfit. This outfit also winds up being olive green, and I gave her some slippers because I was like, oh, it's dirty because it's a farm. Genius. And then I don't know, she's wearing for all her outfits. She's wearing those jeans again. And then the top, I don't know what it is. Oh, it's the one from Get Famous. Yeah, the Sim and the build, I think, are using probably a lot of packs. I don't have all the packs. I don't have vampires. I don't have Strangerville. I don't have spooky stuff. I don't have nifty knitting. And I don't have luxury party. And probably a couple more. But I have most of the packs. Most of the ones that people care about. Oh, here I was going through to change all of her boots to be the same color. Because I like to do that. I like to make them wear, like, the same shoes for almost all their outfits. Because then it's like, oh, this is their favorite pair of shoes. You know. What did I wind up naming her? I do not know what I wound up naming her. One sec. Oh, Ren Story. Oh yeah, I do like that name. So she's a freelance botanist, a maker, loves the outdoors, and she's a loner. And then I gave her a raccoon, and his name is Smokey. I remember that one. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this, and maybe I will do a farm let's play. Very exciting, very fun. Like and subscribe,